we'll see if this ends up working or not. Let me go grab this real quick, and then we'll go from there. Sure, everybody loves it when I start streams like this every single time, but it's gonna keep happening. Alright. At every one. Streaming some Xenoblade for a bit. Okay, and then we'll do the other one on Twitter like usual. Keep that one real simple, and I'm only going to post this on the one Twitter because I don't think it's necessary to put it on the other Twitter since I just posted something else there anyways. So I think that's pretty much it for those two, and we'll go open this up and take a drink, and we'll see when people show up, but I have no idea. Alright, so while we're waiting, I guess, because I don't know when people are going to show up, let me go see where everything is. So we got a couple of enemies in this area. That's also where that one is. And then this one is around this area where we were before. So while I wait for everybody to show up, let's just go kill some enemies, I guess.
Don't lose focus. I'm ready. Leave it to right.
Alright. It's been a little bit. Okay.
Nice job.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. That's one of them.
Let's go. Everyone, do your best. I hate these things.
Okay. Oh, so I can't break them, but I guess neither did Shulk, so that's... Right. Stream title is Nyan Neko Sugar Girls. It is! Wow, I didn't even remember that. Here, I'll fix that real quick. While we're sitting here, and you guys can just enjoy the ambience, I guess. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition Part 5. And then we'll put in that. Are we supposed to be able to hear anything yet? I think you should be able to hear it because Troy is saying he can hear it, so I don't know. On my end it looks like everything's fine. Okay, let's change the category to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. We'll do some tags real quick. We'll remove Neon Neko Sugar Girls from this, since I didn't even realize that I didn't change it. Okay, and I'll just do that. I don't think there's anything else, so we'll change it. Oh, I for some reason had it muted. Oh, I see. Well, welcome to the stream, both Troy and Jispimo Dantes, and I guess also Random Geek, who just popped up just as I was saying that. What's going on? Glad you could join me. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're getting in a fight. I would have liked if we could have started this with not that. Let's see if we can break this. But yeah, how's everybody doing on this this fine Tuesday? I hope you're doing well. But I'm doing okay. You know, we're streaming for a little bit, and we'll see how things go. Okay, so yeah, we can break this guy. That's nice. Yeah, sorry, I forgot I had a mute for my own stream to prevent the Hall of Clones effect the streams have. Oh yeah, well, that's why I don't actually play my stream in the background. I just assume people will tell me if it's not going well. Let's see. It did not work. So my strategy isn't going to matter, and he's just going to get mad at us and hit us. I didn't realize the muting would carry over. Oh, okay. Well, I see. Well, either way, glad you could join me. We're just chilling and playing some Xenoblade. Because, you know, might as well relax. Not sure exactly what the next stream will be after, because I know Troy has been wanting me to do something not not Xenoblade related, you know, which I guess is fair because I literally have been mostly playing Xenoblade. Oh, I'm just stuck in place, so I'm glad I can just keep hitting him, I guess. Oh no, when did you watch Neko Sugar Girls? Oh, we already watched. So I don't know if Twitch has it updated yet for other people, but we watched that last time. And today's stream is just Xenoblade, so I didn't update until it was too late, so I'm sorry. I messed up. It is my fault. Okay, let's do this. Oh, please. Oh, I can't. Come on. There we go. Okay. And we'll do this. Lowers attack. I'm not going to get to do a chain attack, am I? Oh, great. Wonderful. My favorite. I love these enemies. How do you see the chat if you don't have Twitch running in the background? OBS lets me see the chat. You know, so I can, like, I'm playing the game through the OBS window, which I know is, quite the way to do it. But it's how I play, it's how I do these Twitch streams usually. So, that's what I've been doing. Attack. I don't even know if it's worth fighting this thing because I'm not going to be able to win against it. Let's see. Do you think Neko Sugar Girls is sincere or a parody? For a while I wondered about that, but I'm pretty sure, guaranteed at this point, that it is it's a parody and always has been. When you look at some of the older stuff on their channel, mainly the Sauken uploads and stuff, and then you actually look into what that is, it's like, okay, there's no way they're like a genuine fan of whatever the fuck this is. Like, this has got to be a shit post. And there's other things they do, like the way they write stuff that clearly cannot be purposeful. Let's see, that's how I stream Mega Man Battle Network. Oh, that must have been very fun. Hey, let's do this, let's do this. Okay, and I'm going to see if I can hit him before he explodes. Okay. Chain attack, because he's going to explode. Let's see if we can do this. Shoot, Ryan is next, so this doesn't exactly help me, so... let's see. Maybe I should have thought about this. Single high-powered blow. Okay, let's see if we can kill him. Okay, there we go. We did actually manage to win that, which I didn't think we would. But we won, so that's good. And once more, I learned about an OBS function that I somehow overlooked. You just gotta... If you don't use it enough, you're not gonna definitively know these things exist. So I get it. Because I only started using OBS recently. That guy's level 80, so let's go grab this. Well, we're gonna fight regardless, because they sure are not okay with just letting us go. Man, my break arc does not work that often. Maybe I need to upgrade it or something. But yeah, so how's everybody doing on this this fine day? Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing alright so far. But we'll see. I had some good food. I worked on the Ben Drown video, and like over the last couple days got dealt with a bunch of stuff that needed to get done, so I'm doing pretty okay for right now. So that's how it's going with me. Originally I wasn't going to stream today, but I decided in the end that I might as well go and do it for a little bit, because as long as I'm not streaming for too long, it should be that bad. And this area isn't really a super active one anyways in Xenoblade 1. This is the chill area in between actual things happening, so it's like, wow. Can I get up on this? Let's see. Yes. Okay, getting lemon stones so far. But yeah, so that's how it's going. Okay, everybody wants to fight today, huh? Let's see, very fun, and today's been mid besides recording some Shovel Knight, sorry, fucking I read that weird, because Jispy's thing went up, and dying a lot of Propeller Knight stage. I see. Well, Shovel Knight's not an easy game, so I think that's fair. Recording for Let's Plays has got to be real interesting if you got to deal with like a younger brother and stuff. I have to imagine it's a little bit more of a pain. I'm gonna have to fight this guy anyways. Let's see. I'm just having trouble waking up. I always have this feeling of lagginess after any day where I have to get groceries. I don't know. Going shopping is tiring now. That's interesting. It's never really bothered me too much, but you know, it's not like I also just don't really like I don't really get bothered by most things. I usually can get up pretty okay. And there's the detox brog. Indeed, it's sometimes I feel like we need a couple detox brogs here, you know. But I killed them, so that's not an option. Let's go grab this. If you guys don't remember, we want to go up to Machina Forest because we want to go meet with the High Entia race, which Dixon has implied may or may not exist. But we got to go through Machina Forest first, and to get there, we have to get these 3 items so we can actually, you know, like fucking get there, because this is a fetch quest, which happens every once in a while in RPGs, and you just gotta put up with it. But I'm used to it, so it doesn't bother me that much. So, either way, that's what we're in the middle of doing, and I'm also just doing side quests as I go sometimes, because that's just the whole theme of the game, I guess, so far. The whole theme of this playthrough is in the middle of doing important shit that I need to be doing. I'm just gonna go beat up some fucking crabs or whatever the fuck the game wants me to do. Like, I think the most interesting thing that happened today was our short discussion of... Oh, I did not... I was only looking at the chat and I jumped off cliff. So I guess I get to teleport back to the same area. Very good gameplay. Yeah, well... Actually, can I get back up here through this? I can. Okay, I don't gotta go around. That would have sucked, but... our Metroid Dread discussion. I'll let Sono give context there. Yeah, Jispy Mo Dantes made a big blog post about Metroid Dread that I fundamentally did not agree with most of it. And so I gave a very long-winded explanation about why I disagreed with the points made. And even then, it was a shortened version of what I originally was going to do with it. But at a certain point, I'm like, bro, I'm not going to spend an hour writing essentially a counter blog post to this. Because there's just no point to that. Like, why the fuck would it's not necessary. You know, I think he gets the point. Let's see, interesting is putting it mildly, especially when he starts randomly screaming and threatening someone's life when he doesn't get his way. What the frick is going on with your brother? Gee whiz. Like, who the frick threatens people's lives when they don't get what they want? Like, this sounds like... So I don't know the whole situation, but this sounds a lot like the kind of syndrome that happens when parents have already gotten kind of tired of raising kids, but they're stuck with one where they just let one get away with whatever, and then because of that, they turn out way fucking worse. So that might not be a good thing. We're gonna be fighting some wolves here. Okay, well that did not work. I thought it would break him, so again, maybe I need to level up the break art, because normally that should have done that. But yeah, I used to have to record in my parents' place when I still lived there. And my parents, at least specifically my mom, was like borderline psychotic, so she would scream a lot at my dad. And then my dad would scream a lot at the TV because for some reason he just needed to yell at the TV in regards to either football or politics, which got very frustrating. And I didn't even necessarily disagree with the stuff he was saying about the politics stuff, but it was just annoying to hear all the time, so recording around that was definitely a pain. Honestly, if I got back into video making, it would be interesting to like do a yin and yang where I do the negative video on Dread and Sono does the positive. I mean, that could be a thing that happens, but I will say a problem that I have is that it takes me a long time to do most subjects. Like, when I start on a project, it's usually like a month or two before it even gets finished, but even then, I haven't even done I have to redo the 2D Metroid games before I can even do that much, so, you know, because I could just start doing Dread, but it would feel super awkward considering that it's like, yeah, all of my older Metroid videos have aged like fucking dog shit now because they're super old and have bad audio and stuff. So, I don't know. That's why I don't collaborate with people that often either. Like, you'll never really notice me collaborating with really anyone. And it's because I don't have the ability to sit there and, like, churn out content like other people can. I spend a lot of time on everything I do, and so it takes fucking forever. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's see. I don't think there's really much we can do besides maybe Warn Shulk. Okay, let's just start fucking with this guy and making him mad. Because now we have speed on, and so he won't be able to do his ridiculous bullshit attack. Hopefully, at least. But now he's gonna do another one. Oh boy, yippee. Okay, let's see. It didn't work. Okay, oh, you know what? This was probably not a good decision. In fact, this was probably the worst possible fucking decision I could have made. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna come out just barely. Okay, I'm going for it. We might as well. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't even. You only get to do one hit. But either way, I barely survived that. I thought that was gonna. Be over there. But we got that guy. Let's see. Also, this is something I should have said several streams back. But it's funny how Sono just starts reading the chats aloud. And like, at the moment it makes sense. But if you're watching again later, it could sound like he's describing his own thoughts at first until he's done and it becomes clear he's reading someone's chat. I think it's better than not reading it at all, because at least people can have, like, context. If they watch it later, it's like, okay, well, he's reading chat messages, so I know what he's responding to, instead of it just being, like, several seconds of silence, and then, like, you know, I actually quite like corn dogs, you know, they're really tasty. Like, it'd be a little fucking weird. Ooh, okay, sure. Aggressive Cornelius as opposed to what, chill Cornelius? I mean, yeah, I don't think we've met a chill Cornelius yet, so, you know. I really just love that that's how they fucking do the names of the powerful enemies. They don't give it some, like, intimidating name. It's literally just fucking, like, Bodacious Bill. Like, in fucking, the new DLC for Xenoblade 3, literally one of the fucking enemies is named Bioluminescence Bob. Because they just fucking named the enemies like that, and I fucking love it. Alright, there we go. That guy's dead now. Let me go look at the quest log real quick, because once we do this, this is going to kind of start making it so that we're almost done. The Giant's Key. I don't know if I can do that one yet. Preventing starvation. Oh, we got to return to him for this, but that's fine. That's not that hard. The Giant's Key. Find or defeat 5 decluded ignos on the high plateau. Okay. You know what? Let me go see if we can do this. Where? Oh, it's right over here. Okay, so we'll just go that way. Bodacious Bill and Ted, a most excellent monster team. I would say I'm surprised they haven't done that, but generally they try not to reference things that are like common. Although something that's kind of interesting. That's really strange, and I only know of this because I've been watching the Chugga Conroy Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, And he himself doesn't even know if this is actually like a thing that was intentional or not. But one of the powerful enemies is named Dedicated Conroy, which is weird because Conroy is not like a name. That's not really a person's name. And usually they use alliteration in Xenoblade 2, but also it's just weird that they did that. And he was the first major person to ever like do anything on Xenoblade. Back when it first came out, the game was barely even known by most people, but he was the first major person to do a whole ass Let's Play of it, and he's the reason why we know most of the things about the game we do. So there's a lot of people that wonder if maybe that was a reference to him, and I think that's the only thing that theoretically could be, and even then it's got plausible deniability. Okay, maybe it's up. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get up there then instead. So I just climbed down here for nothing. But that's fine. It's not like I'm the one who's gonna suffer. It's Dunban who has to fucking go with his one arm. Which, boy, he's gonna have some fucking grip strength to be doing this shit one-armed with literally fucking plants. Yeah, it's gotta be up there, so I gotta figure out how to get up there, I guess. Because there's gotta be a way, if that's where they're supposed to be. But I'm not exactly seeing it. Well, I don't know if that could be it, though, because that doesn't look like a landmass. That just looks like part of the geometry. So where exactly is this? It might be the one where I need to go on an under... Oh, okay, yeah, okay, it's this. I gotta go under it instead of over it. This one, I don't know if I'm going to be able to win or not. This is kind of a tough one, because this is just a shit ton of enemies, but we're also decently high level. So the hope is that we'll be able to kick their fucking asses, but when you have this many enemies, shit gets kind of weird. Okay, let's do that. Up our strength here. And if we can get rid of one of these, then that'll get a little bit easier, because I can run back here and fight the next one. This is the problem with this enemy group. They can just topple you, and it becomes very difficult to win. So if we can kill one of them, then I can run, but if we can't, then, you know. Okay, well, we're on the ground now. And I imagine we're going to die before we even kill this thing, because we are pretty much on death's door. I don't know if we can. Let's see. I'm glad Ryan is at least doing some of the work here to absorb the aggro, but, like, literally I can't even auto-attack half the time. Okay, let's go. I just need to kill him. Okay. Once we killed one of them, the rest of them are a little bit easier to deal with, so. Oh. Oh, they put another one on the ground themselves. Okay. Yeah, fighting deluded people is always dangerous. I didn't even notice that was their name. Yeah, maybe they're avid Twitter users. Okay, what I may need to do is hope... I don't know, can we... Okay, no, definitely fucking not. Okay. Okay, at least they're all missing me because of my fucking high evasion. But... Okay, run! Run! Because we got rid of one of them, and that's good enough for right now. So I want to come back and fight the rest of them, and we'll see if we can chip down this fucking group a little bit. I hope it doesn't respawn all 5, or that's going to be really fucking hard to deal with. It looks like it didn't. It looks like it's just 4, so we might be able to do this. Okay, let's go. Okay, do this, break them, topple them. Okay, and that lowers physical defense, interestingly, when I don't use it like that. But yeah, so it's already, you can tell, we're doing a little bit more to this than we were, which is definitely useful. Okay, maybe I should have waited to use the break art then, because Ryan already had used his, I guess. Okay. Now we can do that. Let's get him down. Yeah, needless to say, a lot easier, because whenever we topple one of these guys, it means there's only 3 people, although they can chain attack us, which is always great. Why are they all going for fucking Shulk? Okay, well, he dodged all of them, so he did a good job. It's all good. Okay, let's see if we can... Okay, well, that did not work. Okay, I would like to use this, but I want to kind of see if we can get him on the ground first, because that way he can't dodge any of the attacks. Okay. Okay, let's do this, and do this, and then he'll go in and kill him. Okay, and now we should be able to just use a chain attack. So let's go for this, because that lowers defense. And then we'll use this one. We'll use that one. Did not get another run, but hey, good enough. Let's see, one wonders. Wait, sorry. Maybe they went for Shulk because they're deluded into thinking he owes them beer money. Pick Shulk up real quick here. One wonders what their delusion is. My theory is they're Pastafarians. I don't actually know what that even means. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Never heard that term, so... It's pacifist, but that looks like Pastafarians, and I kind of doubt that means that they're against the concept of pasta. Okay. Okay, well, this guy's fucked now, so that's good. And we could probably just fucking chain attack him now. So, let's lower his defense. Let's do the big powerful attack, and there we go. Okay, so there should be a key right over here. Oh, let me actually interact with it, because I missed it. This should open the hidden door. Get the giant's key. So now we can go up to that big fortress again. Let's see. Pastafarianism is a joke religion where they believe in a god called the Flying Spaghetti Monster. But like all joke religions, there are some who took it too seriously. Why, though? Like, what are they getting out of it in that case? But yeah, so we're going to go up in that big building we were in earlier. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do what they want me to do in there, because they have a powerful enemy in there, and it might just kick our shit in. But I will go see if we can. But yeah, I did not know that was a real thing that, like, anybody would ever believe. I heard the joke part of it, but I didn't know they were called Pastafarians either. So, you know. I cannot see the map, so I'm just going to go this way and assume that it'll let me get to where I need to go. I don't know. I mean, you could ask the same of people who bought into Scientology, which is literally just some guy made up his sci-fi, made his sci-fi made-up religion real. Yeah, but Scientology has a lot of other problems with it, because, like, the problem with Scientology is that they were essentially a fucking cult, and if you got stuck in it, they would do everything in their power to make sure you couldn't fucking leave, basically. So... it's not just people believing it, it's like people just straight up not fucking being able to stop believing it, or they get fucked. So, I don't know. That whole fucking religion is terrifying from a conceptual level. But obviously I don't agree with it anyways, considering my religion of choice was already made patently obvious in a previous stream, so... and I am going to stick with it because I like that one. Okay, let's go. It's nighttime now, so we get to see the pretty stuff this time. And what's funny about this is this is probably the prettiest area in Xenoblade 1, but in Xenoblade 2, there's like a bunch of fucking areas that look like this. Like the whole game, for like a whole chunk of it, is just fucking like beautiful ass visuals. It's crazy. You know, once upon a time, it used to be like a very pretty game compared to most other stuff Monolith Soft have done, but nowadays it doesn't look nearly as pretty because it's a fucking Wii game. Alright, well, I don't know why they want to fight us, considering that I have already massacred a bunch of their kind, but they're going to continue to fight us, so I'll just keep killing them. Okay, so here is where shit's going to get weird. Because, ooh, okay, well, we're fighting these ones, I guess. Oh, great, and we have the entire fucking group on us, so we might have to do the same thing I did earlier, but with these guys, because this is a whole ass problem and a half. There we go. Let's see. Okay, well that did not work. Okay, let's use a chain attack. Oh no, Ryan was fucking toppled when I did that. Great. He's got defense down, but it's not really gonna fucking matter. So, well, we at least get a third attack, so that's something. I guess we'll do this. Oh, that killed him anyway, so it's all good. Okay, does he need any moral support? No, he doesn't. He's all good. See, yeah, a lot of modern religious beliefs basically read like someone saw one of those fake religious fantasy novels. Sorry, I'm going between this and RPGs and decided to make them real. I would prefer any classical religion over the modern stuff. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I feel like anything made in modern time literally just could not be a fucking real thing. It is like, why the fuck would we only be finding out about it now if it was real? Ooh, they fucking are going for Ryan, but I can just help him up again, I guess. Ooh, this... Man, they have this shit out for Ryan. Gee whiz. Oh, let's see. Where's Shulk? I can't... okay, well, I guess we killed the guy or something. Or he's gonna fucking... Ryan's gonna die in a second here, so we'll figure it out. Ooh, okay, let's get Shulk up. Because we need you awake, because you are our damage dealer, and I would like you to still keep going. Oh, okay, what's... Yeah, why the frick did it auto-target the one that was still doing good? Okay, we can do a chain attack, so let's do it. Okay, lower his defense. We'll do this, and this will probably kill him, but if it didn't, and I revealed to off him a shoulder. Also, if this is anything like Xenogears, then this is the appropriate series to talk about made-up religions. Kinda, although this one in particular, I don't think is the best one, because there's not really a religious focus. That'd be more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Okay, so this quest I always fucking have this problem with, where I don't know how the frick you get into this, and I know you don't have to kill this thing. It might be behind him. Yeah, Wall of Sin. Okay. So yeah, this was a thing I could have gone to earlier, but I didn't. So, mainly because I always forget this is even here. But I do not have to fight the big scary guy to do this. I probably will go try to fight him after, but I'd rather do this first. Because, you know, I feel kind of dumb to not. Okay, we've got a big chest. It looks like we need to place an offering of some kind. Yippee! We get to go back to the guy, because for some reason they don't want to just let us be able to do it now. Wall of Sin. The sin is forgetfulness. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure that counts as a sin, really. But I have no idea either way. So let's see if we can fight this thing or if he's going to kick our ass. I am guessing the latter because he's one level higher than us. And it's hard to fight these at the same level. Also, our break chance is not going to guarantee to even work. Oh, okay. We can topple him. Let's topple this guy. Okay. Oh, it's okay. You're doing all right, Ryan. I don't have Charla, so I can't do any of the cool shit. Let's see. Can I break him? No, still not. Okay, wow. He just fucking, like, killed us in one go, pretty much. I wonder if he invokes Godwin's Law. I don't even know the name of this guy. Reckless Godwin. I doubt it, but we lost because I didn't even have a bar of the meter filled. But I don't need to fight him right now. And in fact, I don't really even need to fight him. I just wanted to see if I could win. And the answer is no. Okay, so let's go back here because we got 2 quests finished at this Nopon camp. Well, no, one of them is the guy who needed food who was like dying in the cave over there. Which we're actually like right next to. So actually, let's go do that one first. Because he probably needs the food a little bit more than this other guy needs to know, hey, wow, we found the thing you wanted, but like we couldn't actually get in it. So, I don't know. Something kind of interesting about playing this while I've been playing through the Xenoblade 3 DLC is in that one, for a lot of reasons, it's got both Shulk, which obviously is the protagonist of this game, and then Rex, the protagonist of the second game. And there's a lot of fucking, like, weird, subtle references to shit that pop up that's kind of cool. Alright, let's go feed this guy. You brought it for me? They look really yummy. Zazadon feel much better now. You such nice people. Don't worry about it. Or wait, sorry. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. You saved Zazadon's life. Zazadon no have to die now. Thank you so much. Zazadon give you this as thanks. Right, task completed. Zazadon should probably talk with a Yoda voice. I think last episode I gave him a deep voice, and that's why I gave him one this time too. Gave me 400 EXP. He also wants something else. Can you help Zazadon again? Monsters that attack Zazadon so scary. Zazadon no can go out. That is indeed a problem. Yeah, it's bad, alright. If Zazadon go out to find food, monsters attack him again. Zazadon no want to go out until it's safe. You can help Zazadon. You save Zazadon's life. It's your job to keep Zazadon safe. Why are all the Nopon we meet so weird? Would you rather we hadn't saved you? Zazadon only joking. Zazadon really grateful. There's still lots Zazadon has to do, though. Yeah, I knew you were joking. What do you want us to do? Zazadon no can go out. It's still too dangerous. Monsters that attack Zazadon are near glowing obelisk. They ogre bunnets. Or bunnyas. Zazadon wants you to kill them. That's fine. That's not too difficult. So, not a problem. Consider it done. That's right. Don Ben will have it sorted out in no time. Ryan, one person can only achieve so much. I'll need your help as well. Alright. So yeah, he wants us to kill the rabbits that were down here that we already killed some of earlier. But unfortunately, one of the few things Xenoblade doesn't do that would be really cool, at least in this particular entry, is they don't count previous incidents, or I was gonna say, where the fuck do they go? They don't count previous kills towards the fucking thing, which really sucks. But there's not much you can really do. So let's go kill some level 26 guys so I can go get some free EXP from the fucking little Nopon guy. Because I would like to do that. Okay, let's kill that guy. Might as well use it so we can just get this fight over with a little quicker. Because that attack is basically fucking like one of the strongest single moves in the game. It just takes fucking forever to build up. Hassenheffer back on the menu. Alright, go get this. Oh, that's something needed for a future quest that we already got, so that's cool. So I guess this quest will help with that, whenever the fuck that comes up. There's one. So let's go kill it. Okay, lower its defense right before that, and then another one decides to join the fight because his friend is dying and not realizing maybe that's not your brightest move. Because we wouldn't even have had to fight this one. This one's an Ether Bunny, so it's a different one. But instead, it just desperately wanted to participate, and by that I mean get killed. Okay, that's about half of them fucking dead already, so... Also, another cool thing about the Xenoblade 3 DLC that you only get if you've played Xenoblade 1, Shulk turns into the same class as Dunban here, because Dunban's his mentor, which is kind of a neat detail, and the same happens to Rex with a character in Xenoblade, or from Xenoblade 2, which is a very neat, subtle detail that I don't actually know how many people will get, because you have to fucking, like, be paying weirdly serious attention to very subtle details to know that. Wait, did you say Easter Bunny? No, I said Ether Bunny, but it is pretty close. But we're past Easter. I don't think we've hit Ether yet, but I don't know. Easter's kind of like, as far as the bunny part of the holiday goes, it was never really that interesting of a holiday to me. I'm interested in it more because of the actual shit that it means, but the hey wow, look, just go buy some dumbass candy because this rabbit exists thing, I always thought was just kind of dumb. Okay, we'll do this. The funny thing is, I was trying to think of an Easter joke before there was literally an Ether Bunny. I mean, it worked out pretty well, so... You know, timing worked out well at least. So there we go. That's all of them killed. So let's go talk to that guy again and go get our EXP. So I'm glad I sidetracked to do this, since I would have had to come back here a couple times if I didn't. So after we finish this and then the quest involving the rooftop thing, then I'm probably going to actually progress with the story instead of just roaming around kicking the shit out of stuff. So we actually maybe make it to Magna Forest this session, instead of having to wait. You know, which, I guess to be fair, we're still fairly, I wouldn't say early in this game, but we're definitely, like, we're not at the halfway point yet. You know, we're definitely closer to the halfway point than we are farther, but still. You killed them for Zazadan? Zazadan really, really happy. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. I've learned a lot from watching how you tackle problems, Dunban. Right, back at you, Shulk. That is what friends are for. But Zazadan feel like he forgot something important. Never mind. This to say thank you. Please take. Oh, that was a lot of fucking EXP, actually. Oh, he gave us a fucking agility, too? That is a fucking good-ass thing to have. But I don't have anything that fucking Dunban can put it on. Oh, wait, okay, let's see. Jungle Cap. We might as well if it doesn't up his weight. And that way I can add agility up too, which will give him extra agility. Let's see. Is there anything else that he can actually wear that'll be of any benefit to him while I'm in this menu? That does look like it would be good. And I can do agility up 1, which is way more useful to Dunban than whoever it was on. So... if you're wondering, I didn't buy these armor. This I've been getting from side quests, so it's been useful. I'll go make another agility gem. Yeah, I agree. For me, most of the holidays in the first half of the year are just kind of there, and mostly serve to annoy me when I realize the mail isn't running that day. It's only around fall and winter that the good holidays start. Yeah, that's about how I feel too. Well, I'll talk about it in a second. Let's get this quest from Zazadan. Because he has another one for us. Oh, you can help Zazadan. There was another monster that wanted to eat Zazadan. A flying monster. That is indeed a problem. Yeah, it's bad, alright. Zazadon really not want all this trouble. Flying monster even badder than Bunny is he killed. It will come to eat Zazadon. Zazadon's still not feeling well. Zazadon in big danger. You all out killing Bunnyas. Must have seen big flying monster. You should have thought, we kill flying monster for friend Zazadon. That is some interesting logic. I doubt that a Homs would arrive at the same conclusion. Zazadon don't care about that. Big monster want to kill Zazadon. It looks like we have no choice. Will you tell us the name of this monster that is out to get you? Sunlight Savik on Barren Moor. Zazadon wants you to kill it. It should be easy for you. Okay, well, he wants us to kill that. Zazadon knew you would help. Zazadon's so happy. Thank you. Not a problem. Consider it done. Yeah, let's sort this out. Alright, so, that's actually not very close to us, even. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He could probably get somewhere, without it being a huge issue, but okay, Zazadon, we'll go kill the big flying monster. So, it's level 30, and it's a toughie. It's just judging by the fucking name Sunlight Shavik. Sir, I would like to fight you. Where the fuck are you going? I think he might cycle back around, but he's also going up fucking way further from me than I thought he would. Let's see. I don't know if there's a limit vertically on attack reach. Oh, okay, well, he's gonna come fight us anyways. Okay. I like how he could attack us before we could even hit him, but thank you. Let's see, can we break this guy? No, we can't, so I might as well be doing this. Okay, and he's the same level as us, so there's no guarantee we're gonna be able to win this either. Zazadon is basically just having you assassinate all his enemies. The twist is he becomes the alpha predator. It might be the twist, but I doubt it. So, yeah, I was going to mention holidays. Yeah, pretty much the two ones, the three I like. I like Thanksgiving, because I like fucking food. That's my favorite holiday, in fact, because of that very reason. Let's see, I'm trying to think of other fucking... I like Halloween, just in general, for the vibe, which I think is pretty obvious, considering I'm into fucking creepypastas. And Christmas, I just like the vibe around Christmas. Okay, let's see if we can break him in the chain attack. We could not. So, that sucks. Oh wow, you like this exact same 3 holidays. Yeah, well, it happens, you know. Because those are some fairly popular holidays, so I might as well use this, because otherwise it's just going to go to waste. Okay, we'll do this to lower his strength. We might get to use another chain attack, but we'll see. Oh, he moved out of my range. I'm not as huge on Thanksgiving, but the other two are awesome. Well, I just like free food, and I like tasty food. Ryan is going to fucking die in a second here. So we may not be able to use a chain attack. So I'm just gonna start doing this now. Right when he's fucking dead on the ground, so that's good. Okay, let's pick him up. Come on, Ryan. And here, you need... Oh, no, you're okay. You got up ready to go. Normally they get up and they're fucking depressed, but nah, he was fucking... He's ready. Oh, and we got a chain attack. Okay, cool. Okay, let's lower defense. Okay, we'll do the big powerful attack. And then we'll do a backslash. And he's almost dead pretty much, so there we go. There we go. Killed the fucking thing for that guy. That's all 3 Rogalax crests. Oh, I don't need to read these. These are just fucking for future quests. Okay, since I have to come back to that point, now I'll go back and fucking talk to the guy since we couldn't actually open that chest. So, what's the deal? You the best. You protect treasure from Ignaz. What? There was a big altar, but nothing happened. Ah, Kacha forgot something. Kacha thought Ignaz would get stuck there. Katja tell you about it next time. Thank you for protecting treasure. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. Yeah, you can always count on us if something comes up. Katja give you this thank you for protecting the giant's treasure. Alright, there we go. So there's 2200 EXP, which was a lot. Boy, you sure have a lot of quests for us. You found out Altar at Exile Fortress has secret, right? Could you tell me more? Let's see, so how can we help you? Okay, Katja tell you. Just put offering on altar. Offerings and rituals and things very important for giants. They so mysterious. Same treasure for ruins everywhere. So they may have been big, but they valued rules and order. Maybe that's how giants were. But Katja think they're also giants who fought white spiders. I see. I suppose they were all different, just like us. Maybe we need to put Giant's Mirror on altar. Daksha's Shrine on by Honest Leg, not far from here. Go get and put on altar. Okay, that's one I definitely can't do yet. When you put Mirror on altar, you should get treasure. But Katja not know what it is. Tell Katja when you get it. Not a problem. Consider it done. That's right. Well, I cannot do that yet, because that requires me to fight a very strong enemy. So we'll go deal with this guy, and then we're continuing the story, like I said I would do earlier. It only took 50 minutes, of course, but that do be how the Xenoblade streams go. Because it's either this, or you guys get to watch me stream fighting enemies over and over to grind, which is probably not very fun. So I think I will choose to do the side quests, because at least you get to see me doing something a little more interesting than literally just fighting the same enemy over and over, so I can get optimal EXP. Yeah, not every episode needs a caterpillar. That is also true. I think we've only had 2 parts have a caterpillar so far. It was literally the caterpillar and then Zord. And Zord was partially just because I kept playing as fucking Sharla, who was not good during that fight to play as. So it didn't help. Alright, let's go talk to you, Zazadan. Zazadan knew you could do it. There's nobody better than you to protect Zazadan and the whole world. But Zazadan still no feel well. Why does Zazadan feel bad even though he rests so much? Really strange. But now there is no more danger thanks to you. Zazadan's so grateful. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. Yeah, you can always count on us if something comes up. Now Zazadan can rest in safety. You're the best. Alright, quest complete. If Sonosara ever has a TV tropes page, I'll be sure to mention the caterpillar. Bruh. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured that you were going to have another one for us. Zazadan is still worried about something. Zazadan still feel bad. Why is Zazadan no get better? That is indeed a problem. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Maybe Zazadan ill. Zazadan wants you to bring medicine. If no have medicine, Zazadan... Do you really feel that bad? Don't you think you should go back to your people? Zazadan no can go. Zazadan feel too ill to go. You're right. Maybe your wound got infected. Zazadan drink Nopon potion. Make illness and injury get better. It should be outside back exit of cave near Nopon merchant camp. Sorry, but Zazadan wants you to find and bring some for it. A Nopon potion, huh? Sorry to ask for so many things, but Nopon potion definitely makes Zazadan feel better. Not a problem. Consider it done. That's right. Leave it to us. Okay, so... Maybe we're not continuing the story yet. Maybe... Well, where the oh, it's right here. I'm trying to figure out, like, the fastest way. I guess this probably would still be the fastest way. So, I guess we'll go do that, since it seems like it's just literally over here. But yeah, it does seem like there's usually something in these games, and that'll probably continue if we play the future games after Xenoblade Chronicles 1, because it's like, there's a lot of that kind of stuff throughout the game. Xenoblade 2 is honestly like a harder game than this one is for the most part. You also can do a lot more in response to shit happening, so it's a lot easier in that regard. Okay, well, wait a minute. Because this is not a climbable wall. Okay. So maybe we gotta climb... Oh, I probably had to go up the other way. Because I assumed that would let me up, but it sure didn't. Okay, yeah, I just had to go up this little ramp. Zazadon needs to stop treating you like his bitch. Yeah, that probably would be preferable, but it is what it is, you know, so I don't know. I'll do it anyways because he's bribing me with free EXP. Let's not fall down that. I would have to walk up it again like an idiot, so there's no reason to fight these bats, so I'll just keep walking. But yeah, it wasn't too hard. We just had to go over here and grab it. Okay, let's go back to Zazadon. The twist is that the glorious Nopon potion is literally just chocolate milkshake with some Pocky in it or something. That actually sounds like it'd be fucking good. You know, like I'd be down for a fucking chocolate milkshake with some Pocky in it. Alright. We've climbed this hill several times before, but I think this might be the last time we gotta do it. No, so hopefully this ends the Zazadon Chronicles. Especially because, like, no offense to Satoral Marsh, but I don't think it's been that exciting of a place to explore by comparison to, like, being able to go to a new area. We may have to fight him, because he sure is still following us. Nope, okay, we're good. Okay, Zazadon, we'll get your fucking milkshake. Yeah, it's Nopon potion. You found it. This makes Zazadon feel better. Now Zazadon have no more bad feeling. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. Yeah, you can always count on us if something comes up. Zazadon's so happy. Take this as thank you. Quest completed. Okay, and that should be it. Zazadon, please, I'm begging you. Oh, it's you again. Thank you for always helping Zazadon so much. Now Zazadon feel good like before. Do you know about a thing called Red Pollen Orb? Could you tell me more? Yes, please tell us what you got to say. You know? You can use Red Pollen Orb to make amazing thing. Here, Zazadon give you one. Try dipping it in Shining Pond. Maybe something good happens. You certainly do seem excited. I'd be lying if I said I was not intrigued. Great. Once you do see what you make, you're gonna want more and more. Is it really that amazing? I must admit that I have never heard of it before. Zazadon only telling you because he trusts you so much. So you should trust Zazadon. You will see amazing thing if I want you to make. You freaking just make you Zazadon's friends. Not a problem. Consider it done. Yeah, let's sort this out. Be careful. Don't lose Red Pollen Orb. So fun Xenoblade fact about what this thing is that he just handed us. This is the Nopon equivalent to fucking drugs. I don't... Oh, it's over here. Fine, I'll do it. The worst filler arcs in anime history. Berserk and the boat, DBZ and Namek and Xenoblade and Zazadon. It sure does just keep fucking going. It's Zazadon's never-ending story. Okay, we gotta cross the fucking poison swamp. Which means I'm gonna have to fight Poison Brog, who is probably like a cousin of fucking Detox Brog and is toxic to be around. He's got a bad personality. Okay, let's go. Might as well do this while his defense is down. Zazadon's never-ending story. Oh, I wish he would get absorbed by the nothing or killed by the core. Well, I need him to do that after we get our fucking EXP from this quest, because I've already gone, like, halfway to it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, man. Oh, no, please. Oh, please, don't attack me while we're in the fucking water. I'm going to die. He's hitting me while we're in here. Okay. Okay, we can fight him now. Let's see, can I break him? Nope. Miss Rogel, not interested. I should probably do the attack thing before lowering the defense instead of after, because it's not really helping me much. Like, his defense is still lowered, so, like, obviously I'm still doing damage, but, like, the defense lowering only lasts for, like, 20 seconds or whatever. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay, I got stuck on the fucking foliage. Let's get the fuck out of it real quick. But yeah, I hope this is the last one for Zazadon, but it feels like we just keep getting more from him every time, so I don't know. Also, I guess I could go grab that ether once we're on our way back real quick, but I'm gonna do this first because I don't want to fucking have to climb back up this. Alright. So, anyways, I think I mentioned this earlier, but I guess I'll bring it up. So, I gotta figure out what I want to do. Oh, this was a super good area to find those, so we actually got some shit for it. I'll dip the red pollen orb into the water. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna want to stream next time, because I have no idea. Something that looks like food has appeared. Let's go back to see Zazadon. I looked at Chaka Conroy's old LP of Xenoblade on Wii, and wow, these graphics are such an improvement. Yeah, you have no fucking idea. It is such a major difference. But you know what the funny thing is about this graphic upgrade? There are some Xenoblade fans that genuinely will tell you that this looks worse than the original game. And the only reason why is because it looks slightly more anime. And that's it. Because there's... For some reason, Xenoblade 1 fans are a very particular type of special sometimes. At least the ones that won't play any of the other games. They just hate, like, everything about the later two games if it's even slightly different than this one. It doesn't matter if they're mechanically superior or they got better stories. They're just determined to have this one be the best one, and they will not accept any answer. But they also don't want to accept this one because it's got an anime styling. And that's it. You know, so you get to see anime eyes somewhat on this character. The game's bad suddenly. You know, the anti-anime people honestly have like some of the worst taste I've ever seen in anything. Like, it's shocking to me how there are people that will genuinely miss out on really good stuff because they just don't like anime styled stuff. Just because the art style, yep, that's it. It doesn't. By the way, there are a ton of improvements to this game. So, like, you know how I've been able to see on the map where these quest markers have been, so I can tell where all the items or the enemies are? That's not always the case in Xenoblade 1. In fact, a lot of the time you have to just roam around and kill things and hope for the best. Let's see. How was it? Interesting, right? Huh? Not really. Too bad. It looks like you understand how good it is. If you don't understand, give Zazadon high more caviar. If Zazadon try to go make it, monsters attack him. Zazadon glad you made it. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. Yeah, we eat problems like this for breakfast. This so good, you no understand. Zazadon no can help it if you no understand. Okay, do you have any more for us? Oh my gosh, Zazadon, please! Zazadon sad. Zazadon had problem. Zazadon no know what to do. You seem troubled. He come just in time. Zazadon need to send high more caviar, but delivery no upon no come. Zazadon so worried. Zazadon no know what to do. Then you come talk to Zazadon. Means you want to help, right? Not really, no. Just take high more caviar. The no pun called Dedeba. Dedeba live far, far away from Satoru Marsh. Zazadon think you might get to meet Dedeba. An easy job for you. Zazadon may be happy if you do. Oh, okay. I don't think we can even fucking meet this guy yet. So yeah, thankfully it's fine. We're all good. Because we can't meet this thing until a later area, so we're good. Let's go to this. It's like, I could understand if the new graphics fundamentally altered the feel and vibe of the game, but is this the case? The case here? No, it's not. The thing is like the most you could say is that because of the facial expressions, you can actually take shit a little more seriously than you could in the original. But that's like a plus, but they do not care. It does not matter. All right, we got the 3 quest items, so we can continue. And we can do the little ceremony for the high Entia people. And let's see what that does. Brings a fucking monster. Satoral Guardian. Okay, can we break him? No, we can't. Okay, let's do this. Lowers defense. Do this. Break. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Anti-anime people, as I said, just nonsensical. I never understand their attitudes towards things. Shooting breaking this time. Nope. So I don't think we're going to get to. Because we were doing all this quests for Zazadon, we don't even have any parts of our fucking chain attack meter, so we get to raw dog this fucking battle. Okay, let's lower his defense. Okay, and let's do Blossom Dance. And boom. Got his health down a little bit, just in time to get fucking killed. Okay, let's see if we can get... Okay, no, it's still not interested. Hopefully he does not target us. Because we kind of can't deal with that right now. But now we probably can, because it won't matter. So I'll just keep hitting him. There we go. We killed it. I don't know why Ryan was punching the air there, but he was. Now we got some stairs. That's all that quest was for, was to open some stairs. We also don't get any EXP for it from the quest itself, which is unfortunate. I cannot understand the art style argument. I mean, you can understand an argument for the voice acting, especially since the actors are doing accents of a fictional kind, but it still works. Well, firstly, the original has these accents too. It's not different, but secondly, it's like, fucking, I like the accents. I think it adds something to the universe.
The lift don't work.
Looks like it's been broken for a while. We'll have to find another way up.
Another way? You don't mean climb up there?
We may have to.
Come on, you can't be serious. Why'd someone build a lift that don't work?
No complaining. Let's start looking for a place we can climb up.
So yeah, literally when I said it only opened up a staircase, I meant that literally, because we fucking can't even go up the elevator. So, that's great. So we get to climb up there manually, and it doesn't seem to be anything of value for going this way, so we'll go up the other way. But yeah, I don't know. I've never minded the accents in Xenoblade games. I honestly think they add to the charm of it, and once you get used to it, it honestly feels wrong without them. I know the accents were in the original. I was just saying a reason to not like Xenoblade in general, which kind of veered off into off of what the original topic was. I also think it's kind of weird to be that bothered by the accents, because again, it's like it's just something you get used to pretty quick. You don't even think about it like fucking whatever an hour into it. You're not even noticing that they fucking have accents. So I wouldn't even really accept that, but I've seen some pretty stupid reasons for why people fucking don't want to play Xenoblade, and I'm gonna be real, half of them just boil down to, I'm a Nintendo fan, but I don't like JRPGs, so I no play. It's like legitimately 9 times out of 10, like you'll find most Nintendo YouTubers have never played Xenoblade. They won't even try. You'll watch them do direct reactions, and every time Xenoblade pops up, they fucking start being like, oh well, snore. You know, because they don't fucking want to put the time in to try it. And it's literally just because the idea of playing a JRPG just scares them that much. And it's like, bro, this is some of the best fucking shit Nintendo puts out. So I don't know what your deal is. I keep forgetting those are there. Let's see. I cannot get up to that. So we'll continue climbing. Yes, climb. You've been going to shrines and upgrading your stamina meter, right? And use Rivali's Gale, too. Well, funnily enough, I guess Xenoblade characters just got fucking wicked-ass stamina because they can climb forever. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this. Please don't drop me. I'm just Okay, I'm just trying to get the shiny rock. That literally only gave me one. What the fuck? Please don't tell me. Don't. I don't want to be stuck here, please. Okay, we're good. People being put off JRPGs is something I can relate to. Back in the SNES days, nobody even knew what an RPG was, and the reaction was usually, "Why can't I stab the townsperson, bro? What the fuck? Why? Why would?" I guess part of the benefit is I grew up with like RPGs just being a thing. Like one of the first major games I got to spend time with was Pokemon Emerald, and then I played Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. But it's like back when back around the oh, okay, that could have been way worse, or maybe it was. Maybe we just got fucked like an idiot because we might have to climb. Oh well, I can go this way now and get these fucking items. So I guess there's that. But back in the 3DS era, I basically decided that I wanted to try out as many things as I could try from Nintendo's franchises, and so I would give everything a shot, even if it was an RPG or was something I never heard of. And that's why I have a lot of experience with Nintendo RPGs, and yet I don't have as much experience with most other RPG series. Like, you'd be hard-pressed to get me to really give a shit about fucking, like, Dragon Quest. Like, I've played 2 of them, but I sure don't care. Final Fantasy, I've played several of them for random amounts of time, depending on how interested I was in them. You know, so it's like... Let's see, Then they go back to playing Earthworm Jim. Well, no, you see, they go back to only playing solely Mario or Zelda games, because the idea of experimenting with a single other franchise that isn't Mario, Zelda, or Pokemon, even though that's a fucking RPG, but that doesn't count, they just won't experiment with anything. It sucks. I kind of understand the fear of getting into an action RPG. I was scared of starting Final Fantasy 15 for the first time. It was my first action RPG. It scared me seeing everyone moving without me inputting commands. Well, the thing is, I guess, like, the benefit Xenoblade has is it's not really even... Like, it is an action RPG, but it's not, like... It's not a very stressful one, because most of it's just, yeah, you press commands. It's actually more like a fucking MMO than it is like a standard RPG, I guess. But I actually think its combat system's a lot of fun, and I think a lot of people would really enjoy these games if they spent some time on them, but they just don't want to. And it's funny too to hear, like, okay, so I'm gonna stop up here because it's gonna play a cutscene. I want to talk about this for a second. Okay, so I watch a YouTuber called Arlo, who does Nintendo videos. He does a pretty good job at them, whatever. I like him all right. But he's talked for years about the types of games he likes, how he likes big, ambitious, story-focused games with intricate worlds, and he likes all this stuff. And yet, he has fucking refused to play Xenoblade even once. And in fact, people were asking him so frequently to at least give it a try that he finally just, like, kind of threw a tantrum about it on Twitter and was like, please fucking stop asking me to play Xenoblade. And it's like, you know, people would stop asking you if you just fucking tried it instead of, like, kind of complaining, or not complaining, but, like, getting weird whenever it's shown in a direct. Yeah, it was weird. For a while, people would just see the menu-based battles and say, this is dumb. For some reason, when Pokemon came out, suddenly nobody was bothered by it. Well, nobody's bothered by it for Pokemon, but for every other RPG, it's not okay.
Ryan, ready to go, Shulk?
Yeah. But just hold on a minute.
What is it, Shulk?
It's about the Monado. I'd like to ask your permission to use it a little longer.
Why ask me?
The Monado was your sword, but I need it to achieve my goal. So...
Don't sweat it. You are far more skillful at wielding that thing than I ever was. Keep it. It's yours. Besides, I have a new sword. That old coot had the decency to forge this for me. I owe it to him to make the most of it.
Tumban,
You've fought your way this far. That is proof enough the Monado has accepted you. Don't take my word for it. Believe in yourself, Shulk.
believe in myself.
Never lying down, never giving up. That's our pride and strength as Homs. And we have to make sure those metal monsters know it.
You're right.
Time to move, people. This prison island Shulk saw in his vision isn't getting any closer.
Is it because the marketable characters and using animals to fight each other? No, it's just because Pokemon's popular, so people are willing to put up with turn-based combat in that case, and not really for any other major reason. It's really unfortunate because, again, it kind of feels dumb. So now we're inside of the Bionis itself.
What is this place?
It's giving me the creeps.
At a guess, I'd say we're inside the Bionis. What is it, Shulk?
Oh, nothing. It's just that it feels like the Bionis isn't really dead.
Huh?
Wait a minute, Shulk. If the Bionis starts moving around, things won't look good for us. Let's just keep moving.
Right.
The Bionis has a fungal infection. I mean, it has been dormant and potentially dead, with a question mark, for a long time, so it's not surprising. But yeah, the inside of the Bionis, pretty gross. You can hear the frickin' the liquid they're stepping in, and it's pretty nasty. Also, really fun part about this area is the blue things kind of blend in with these green things, so if anything pops up here, it's gonna be hard to see. But yeah, I don't know. I always felt like it was kind of stupid that Pokemon always gets a pass from Nintendo fans, and yet nothing else does. And it's like, bro, just play RPGs then. You know, it's real. Okay, so like, I guess another pet peeve or another thing I want to mention. So back last year, when we were getting Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and like Fire Emblem stuff and all these things are getting announced, but especially around the release of Xenoblade 3. I remember a couple of real big YouTubers, namely She Says, who does Boundary Break on YouTube. He decided to like almost throw a tantrum about it, as did like other prominent YouTubers, about the fact that we were getting a Xenoblade game, and yet, well, why are we getting Xenoblade? I mean, we haven't gotten another Mario game. Like, we don't get fucking Mario every fucking other week or whatever. But it's just kind of like, they do this every time, and then they'll complain like, oh, well, Nintendo had a quiet year last year. They didn't really release anything. It's like, they released shit the whole year. You just didn't want to play any of that shit. You know, because you only played Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon. There was nothing for you to play. But if you played more franchises, there's a fucking ton of crap releasing. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know. It's frustrating to me. Being a Nintendo fan, I've always found it really aggravating. Yeah, if I'm honest, I could never get into Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon is an average RPG series at best. I am not the hugest fan of it. I think it's the worst of the Nintendo RPGs they make. This is the best one, Fire Emblem second, and then fucking Mario RPG's the third. And then Pokemon's the last. This doesn't count stuff like Golden Sun, which is like more singular and doesn't have as many entries.
Face
So,
nemesis.
somebody's theory from earlier that they're made from
Your
humans,
frame is
confirmed
complete.
correct.
All that remains is the soul transfer. That damage. Does a weapon exist that can melt face armor? How?
Lady Vinaya, Master Egel wishes to see you.
Understood. Tell him I will see him when this face is complete.
Acknowledged.
I have fulfilled my duty. You and only you can bring about a new age on Maconis. No, the entire world. My mistress, Lady Mayneth,
Okay. Let's see. I actually need to play more Fire Emblem. I've only ever played the original NES one, and even then, not very far. I also saw the anime, which was only 2 episodes. I don't think that counts then. That was probably my theory. Yeah, probably. I also will not reveal whether it is or is not Fiora. But either way, there is a person in it, and that also means the other ones we've been fighting, including the big dangerous one, also had a person in it. I don't know why I keep jumping. I just, like, I don't know. Just like to do it sometimes. You know what? I'm gonna change the time because I think this place looks better in the day, unlike the previous place. Let's do a slightly different time. I want to do like afternoon because I feel like that fits for this area that we're about to enter. Alright, and here we are, back in the forest, and shit's going down already.
Lady Melia, withdraw to the Knock-On village and let us handle this beast.
No, Isel. Do you really expect me to leave you, run away and save myself?
Permit us this once, Lady Melia. It is our honor and our duty to protect you with our lives. Do not fear for us. Flee.
I will not. I cannot return to the capital with this monster still standing. Bestow the light of your life unto me!
Who turned up the heat?
I've never seen such a dense forest.
Me neither. How much further?
This must be the back of the Bionis. If Shulk's vision is right, we've still got a long way to go.
You mean go on in this heat? I'm sweatier than a brog's armpit.
We'll have to search for the best route. Sadly, until we find a way, we'll have to put up with Rhine's stench.
Charlotte?
We must be outside the tower.
Welcome, true heir to the Monado.
Father!
Weak and pathetic.
What or who are you? You will pay for what you've done! You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora! A silver-faced Mechon. And who was that girl? These visions show me people and places I've never seen. If only I could find out what they mean. We could use them to our advantage.
Look over there! A rope bridge. It looks Hom's made.
Not Homs, Nopon. Though a lot of them have settled in our colonies, the Nopon are originally native to Machna Forest.
Do you think they'd know the way to the Bionis head?
I can't say. But walking around in circles isn't going to achieve anything. Our best bet is to look for their village.
Alright. Just cut to a clip of fucking somebody always dead on the ground. Mech the forest, baby. We got to the next major area of the game, and just like the last one, we're only going to be here for so long, because this is kind of an in-between major points area. But there is some major stuff that's going to happen here, which you could probably tell by the semi-dead girl on the ground. See, I always find the idea of changing times in game funny because it implies the characters are just standing around until that time of day changes. Even better, just because I want to make it look cooler for the fucking shot, too. So it's just, like, completely worthless to them. Wow, they just got vaporized. Yeah, they're pretty much gone. You know, I'll fight this guy, because why not? Oh, hey, it's the mana tree. Okay, so it's the Machna tree. Yes, it is the Machna tree. Let's see. Okay, we can topple this guy. I don't know if he does that shit where he attacks when he's toppled. Nope. Okay. We're good. It's just not as effective as other things. Sometimes these guys will literally just fucking hit you while they're toppled, which is bullshit. But yeah, so this is a big forest, and we're heading up closer to the head of the Bionis. And this is an area that I don't think many people actually explore for that long, but you know, I'll spend enough time here at least where we'll at least get acquainted with it, but there's definitely, like, until we get to a certain place, there's not going to be that many notable quests. Later, I think we got to go down that way, so I think I'll cross the bridge for now, because I think that's the way we got to go for a different thing. I don't think it's worth buying anything from the merchant yet, but he does have a quest for us, so he wants us to kill some monsters, so like usual, it's our collect like 4 to 5 quests and kill things along the way part of the game. Let's see. This reminds me, I really need to play Trials of Mana sometimes. Literally only know Secret of Mana. Yeah, they released both the original translated and a remake of it, so you got options. Well, and Final Fantasy Adventure, which is technically Mana 1. Yeah, but I don't know. It feels like it barely counts. Let's see, who is this? We don't have them. There's a lot of those. But yeah. Fucking, there's a whole ass, like, area. Also, fucking beautiful ass shot right there. Like, straight out. Gorgeous. As Dumban kind of occasionally gets fucked up. But yeah, I fucking love how this game looks in certain places. Just out of curiosity, any other RPGs you consider really overrated, Sono? I know you don't like Dragon Quest. I'd say Dragon Quest really is the main one that is overrated in terms of, like, I don't think that the appreciation of it is necessarily fair. And I've talked about it a bit, but it just feels very standard. The combat isn't that fun. You know, like, the games as a whole, they just feel like they lack something to me. You know, it's not to say they're horrible. They're just very unimpressive. But outside of that, I don't know. Because most of the RPGs I've played, I at least could understand the appeal. I know that, like, the Tales of series is rather unimpressive to me, but I also have only played, like, one of them, so I don't even know if it's necessarily fair. Let's try breaking him again. It worked. Topple him. Okay, there's one out of the two. It does barely count. I played Final Fantasy Adventure on the Game Boy, and while it was a fun game, as part of the Mana series, it's insubstantial. I mean, yeah, it's also a Game Boy game, though, so it's not, like, too shocking. Not to say the Game Boy is bad, but it definitely has a lot more trouble running things that are denser. This is the reason why we don't get many, like, big games on the Game Boy. Oh, boy, here we go. Okay. Ah, well, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. So now I can't fucking do anything unless I go all the way back around. So I guess it's up to Shulk and Ryan to win this fight for us. Oh, okay, he's coming down to us. Where? Oh, they're coming to meet with me, and he's running to chase them. And then he got too far away, so we just got fucked. But yeah, I want to see if we can get to that girl, and that'll probably be about where I end the stream, since I think that's a good place to end it. Okay, that's a quest completed. Get us some money there. Oh, I did not mean to click that, so I just wasted that. see, will they fight me from down here? Yes, one of them will. Oh, two of them will, in fact. Okay, cannot break them, so let's lower their defense. Oh, we have a lot of fucking enemies in this fight, actually. This is really bad. That got rid of one of the jungle quad wings. Let's go for this one next, because if we want to have any hope of fucking winning, we gotta go for this shit. That's not good. Yep, pretty much, but there's not much that can be done about it. So we just have to hope we can kill this fucking guy, and then maybe we can fight the other ones. He's freaking healing. Come on, please. Okay. Oh, he's dead. Let's pick him up. Come on, get up, Shulk. It's alright. Shulk, really, I think we're past the lion's share of the problems anyways. Because we just fucking killed half of the enemies, so... Oh! I can't get to run! Okay, I needed to wake him up, because he was getting... What the frick is going on? Dunban! Dunban, what are you doing? What the frick was that? I've never seen him do that before. That was funny as shit. It's kind of funny. Game Boy games are designed to be a bit insubstantial because, you know, you'll play them in times where you're going to be in a car otherwise, not giving full attention. But then by the time of the PSP, there were full-on console games that made PSP games hard to enjoy in the car. That's kind of true, but I also kind of liked that. Clip that and put it on YouTube. Fucking do it again. I can't. It was a glitch. Like, you just missed it. That's it. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. Let's see, can I hit him from here? Okay, well, he'll fight us anyways. But yeah, fucking Dunban was like sliding across the ground, not fucking like walking. It was really funny looking. And he was facing the same direction, so it looked super awkward. Okay, let's go with this, because might as well use the chain attack. There's literally no loss to it. Lower defense. Do this. Poor geek missed out on it. Okay, let's see. You're the final one. Come down here. Okay, maybe I gotta. Oh, there we go. We can hit him with a rock that does 1 damage, and then go from there. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, he couldn't get down because we were like below something. Okay, let's see. Well, his defense is lowered, so we can do extra damage. And there we go. Oh, we still need one more, and there's not one more here. That fucking sucks. Let me see if there's any... Okay, it doesn't look like there's any quest monsters nearby. And it's nighttime, so we're just going to keep going. Waypoint Beacon. I don't know why, but for some reason my brain was really sure that it was going to say Waypoint Bonanza. And I have no idea what the fuck that would even mean. Okay. I'm mixed on that about portable systems because on one hand, yeah, I love that games are more substantial, but on the other hand, it almost defeats the point. The Switch does well by being, well, the Switch. Yeah, that is the benefit with that system, is it's designed to be played both on a TV and a handheld, and that's so the entire appeal of it is, hey, wow, we can play this on both, and so it's console quality games on the go, or handheld quality games on the fucking, you know, on the TV, I guess, but they generally do the opposite, thankfully. So let's do this while his defense is lowered and our attack is raised, and we'll do this, because why not? We gotta use it at some point. there we go. That pretty much ran down most of it. And I think after this, we should have done the quest already. And to be fair to the PSP, some classic arcade games re-releases like Gradius Collection work just as fine as portable games. That, I guess that's true. I just was never bothered with it because I played a lot of stuff on handheld that was just kind of different. That was a different one. That was a different enemy type than the one I thought it was. But I guess it isn't that big of a deal because we're going to be back and forth through these areas a little bit anyways because there's more to explore. So I don't need to get all of them right now. We can get them as we go. And for right now, we've been doing okay on EXP, I think. And PSP has a version of objectively the best game ever, Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast. That makes it a great portable by default. I see. Cannot pick up these items while we're doing this, but we'll just keep on keeping on. There is an enemy that I need to fight for a quest over here. But this other one is sure still following us. Okay, let me see. It's over behind this somewhere. That's the second Ansel we need to fight, so let's go do that. Which we're nearing the semi-dead girl, so I will say the stream is nearing its end. Because I only intended to go for about an hour and a half, and we've pretty much hit that hour and a half mark, but I think that's a good place to end off.
Prepare for the next fight. Man, what a bunch of jokers. Let's stay focused.
Man, we actually are gaining levels quite well, which is good. We also still haven't gone back to Colony 6, which we need to go back to eventually here. So maybe next time we'll go deal with Colony 6's stuff, which I know is going to be thrilling for everyone because it'll be the return of a certain beloved character. But we only have to see him very briefly for that, so it's not that big of a deal.
Over there.
Hey, are you okay? You. Shulk, what's wrong? Another vision?
Kind of. I'm not sure. But first, she needs help.
You're right. Let's look for somewhere safe.
There. I see a clearing under a giant tree. We can easily watch for anything approaching.
Okay. I'll carry her.
She hasn't sustained any serious injuries, but her condition is far from stable.
Do you know what's wrong with her?
Her symptoms suggest ether deficiency. It's well known that HOMs are strongly affected by ether levels in the environment. But I've never seen symptoms like this before. A sudden drop in ether content in the surrounding atmosphere causes a reaction. Symptoms range from fatigue to nausea. But in this girl's case...
What can we do?
We're gonna need water-type ether crystals. I'll load the crystals into a cartridge to shoot from my rifle.
Hey? You're gonna shoot her?
No, silly. I'll fire them into the air and the dispersed ether will heal her.
That's what I thought.
But the problem is the crystals. We can't just use any old crystal. They must be as pure as possible. This area must have a water source nearby. We should search there first.
I spotted a waterfall a little way back. What do you think, Charlotte? Would a waterfall produce pure crystals?
I can't think of a better place.
Then it's decided. I'll search for the crystals.
Hey, you're not going on your own.
I'll be okay. I need you to look after the group. We're short on water too, so I'll fill up our flasks.
Hey, good idea. Take care, man.
All right, so there we go. We have to go get ether water crystals to save this this girl from fucking dying. Let's see. Don't even mention his name. I can feel my blood pressure rising. He's gonna have to show up at least one more time, so you're gonna have to deal with it. A certain beloved character. It can only be Zazaban. Fucking, we're gonna see him again one more time too. There's time when the writers didn't want to risk sounding like bad doctors, so they make up magical disease. I mean, like, it just means it's a lore thing, which I think is better than making up a fake disease that like, is gonna sound like it's trying to be realistic. Nah, Ryan was right. Charlotte was ready to give the poor girl an easy out while she's unconscious. We better not, because I like that character. Just do what they do in Disney movies and cry on her. That'll make her magically better. I don't think it will, but that's kind of how I feel about it. Let me save here because we are nearing the end of the stream. And because of where we made it, that means that next time we play this, not only will we be saving what is probably my favorite character in the entire game, but we'll also be meeting the fandom's favorite character from this game. And by that I mean people who like very specific types of characters really like this one. I am very indifferent on their existence. But we'll get to see both of them, so it'll be pretty great. She's sick with Updog. If you ask me, get out of here. You're grounded. Oh, I know. She needs detox, Brog. I don't think that's gonna help her. But yeah. So I already saved, so let's close the game here. Let's go see. I think Adam was playing Tropical Freeze, right? And my friend Isaiah is playing Overwatch 2 for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, so we're nearing the end of the stream. Let's see, on my end it says 1:42, so I'll give it 3 minutes. But okay, and then we'll end the stream, so you guys got 3 minutes to because we passed up what I intended to actually a little bit, but not by much, so my eyes are still mostly fine. Oh my gosh, get out of here. You're not my grounding supervisor. I am now. So you're grounded, geek, and your grounding is a special one. You have to go out on an adventure and go talk to as many new people as possible. That's how you're grounded. The joke with Updog is somebody will be saying like, oh man, they're sick with Updog, and they'll be like, you'll say, what's up, dog? And they'll be like, I don't know, what's up with you, dog? Or something like that. It's like a joke, you know. It's fucking, there's a bunch of them like that. Yeah. It's why, like, there was a thing for a while, it's like, oh man, they're sick with Ligma. They're like, somebody would be like, what's Ligma? I'd be like, Ligma balls! And that would be the joke. Oh, you'll kill me. You'll survive, geek. You'll be fine. You just need to learn to talk with people. Great, so I walked right into it. Oh, yeah, exactly. I can't leave my house. You must. You're gonna have to, geek. You have to go talk with all those people and go on adventures. Ugh, man. Yeah, we got about a minute left, guys. Let's see. Hey, one request. If I do, I'll get shanked. Bro, what the frick kind of neighborhood are you living in where you're going to get shanked? Scroll over real quick so I can see what you've been playing. Okay, let's see. So we got Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, and then Xenoblade 3, obviously, which I've been playing the DLC. We got FNAF Security Breach, which I'm playing on Switch. It's an interesting port. It's better than the PS4 one, so there's that. N64 Switch Online, which I've been playing Paper Mario 64 on it, but also I've had to record Majora's Mask footage too for Ben Drown's video. We got FNAF 1, which we played on that stream. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because I'll pop it on every once in a while to do something in it. We got FNAF 2, 3, and 4, and Sister Location, because these, whenever you put in the core collection, they just pop up, and you already know about that. Xenoblade 2, which I played for a bit. If you can't tell, I'm a fan of Xenoblade. And then Super Mario Maker 2. Technically, I have more stuff because, like, I have things downloaded, but I haven't actually installed every game I have on the Switch on here because I got a new Switch a couple of years, like a year or two back. So, Super Mario Maker 2, got Sonic Frontiers, the best Sonic game in, like, a long-ass time. I feel like it's the first time this franchise has actually been good. since like fucking Sonic and the Black Knight. Got Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. I played a bit of both. I'm really excited because I get to use this for Superstar Saga, so that'll be nice. Metroid Prime Remaster, which is fucking amazing, like fantastic remaster. This game, which is horrible, and I absolutely would never fucking recommend Fire Emblem Engage to anybody who wants to play Fire Emblem. Like, straight up, don't touch it. Link's Awakening, which I fucking love the shit out of, and I play it once every couple months for some reason. Feels like Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hope, solid Fire Emblem Warriors game. It's like kind of a, not a sequel or a prequel, but like a Fire Emblem Three Houses plot where you're like, it's the same events, but not. It's really strange. I have never seen anything like it. Hey, how far did you get with Battle Network? I got a little further than the last time, but I've been mostly focused on videos. Can't you punish me to put up a new Paper Mario LP part? That's good enough, I guess. That would work. Got Pikmin 3 Deluxe, which I play fucking once a year minimum because I fucking love this game. Super Mario 3D All-Stars, a good collection of 3D Mario games, but I mainly bought it because I wanted Sunshine in HD, and I got that. Pokemon Legends Arceus, open world Pokemon game, the only Pokemon game in years I've actually liked. Astral Chain, I didn't get into it. I've tried it a number of times, I can't play it. Super Nintendo Online, I think that's obvious. Persona 5 Royal, I did not spend as much time with the Switch version as I probably should have, but I've already beaten the base game, so there was no point in playing it again. Let's see. What's your opinion on Pokemon Arceus? Well, I just said it's the first Pokemon game in years I've actually liked. Like, it's a fucking well-designed open-world game. At least that won't kill me. Recording Paper Mario, I mean, I hope not. Got Bayonetta, which I played it a couple years ago, but I haven't played it in a while, but I re-downloaded it so I could have it shown here. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, a remake of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red and Blue Rescue Team, a very good remake, and I like the original game, but I want them to remake Explorers of Time and Darkness and Sky, because that one's the best one. Luigi's Mansion 3, banger-ass fucking video game. 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, actually like it less than the original 3D World. They kind of fucked up the physics. Super Monkey Ball is Super Monkey Ball. We got NES Online, which just speaks for itself. We got Metroid Dread, the best 2D Metroid game ever made, and the best Metroidvania game ever made. I will not take any contest that. Fatal Frame 5, Made in Blackwater, an okay horror game, but kind of lacking in some regards, and the controls are fucking horrible. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, best 2D platformer ever made. That is like a straight up fact as far as I'm concerned. Splatoon 2, which is better than Splatoon 3. So, you know, I'm glad it exists because it's a banger. Royal's new story segment warrants a replay of Persona 5 if you ask me. Though then again, that's coming from someone who loves Akechi. I will play it eventually, it's just very long. I've only ever played the first 2 Fatal Frames on PS2. I have not played any except 5. Omori, which is a cool little indie RPG. The worst part of it being its actual RPG combat, which is fairly unimpressive. Skyward Sword HD, it's Skyward Sword. So, like, your opinions on that will vary. Fire Emblem Three Houses, my favorite Fire Emblem game so far. I've played it a fucking shit ton. I've done every single route in the game at this point, so I've pretty much finished it. Didn't they get remade on Wii? One of them might, but I don't know which one. Kirby in the Forgotten Land, good 3D Kirby. There's a demo, Bayonetta 2, which is it's fucking Bayonetta 2, so it's good just inherently. A Hat in Time, fucking phenomenal 3D platformer. I would really highly recommend it if you never played it. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, the best FNAF game in the second era of FNAF, the weird ones, basically. Really cool concept. It gets executed pretty well. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, fucking great Dynasty Warriors game. Kind of a weird prequel to Breath of the Wild, considering it's not a prequel, but, you know, there's that. Ukulele Impossible Lair, decent Donkey Kong Country-esque game that suffers from having an overworld map that takes up about 70% of your game time, so that's great. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond fucking sucks. Sega Genesis, which online I have not ever played. Celeste, fantastic 2D platformer indie game with a good story. It's a really fucking good music. Deltarune Chapter 1+2, highly recommended if you liked Undertale, and even if you haven't played Undertale, I would recommend it. Speaking of which, Undertale's over here. Fucking banger-ass RPG that's not really an RPG. Highly, highly, highly recommend playing it. And then Pokemon Shield, which is an okay Pokemon game. Let's see. Why don't you have your games sorted alphabetically? Because I just like them based on what I've played most recently. Glad I wasn't the only one bothered by that. It's too late. Oh, hi, Celeste. Yes, it's a fucking good-ass game. Should I get Xenoblade or Three Houses when I'm done with SAO? I'm going to say Xenoblade. Three Houses is really good in a lot of regards, but it has a couple of problems with, like, its presentation. Like, it's visually really gross. And also, depending on the route you either get, like, a fucking banging-ass story or a really generic one. It's basically like, yeah, if you pick the Blue Lions, you get a really, really good story. If you pick the Black Eagles and then actually side with Edelgard, because if you don't do a couple things in her route, you don't actually get to do her route, and it'll bring you to a different route that's not that good. But if you do those things, then it's a pretty solid one. And if you do Golden Deer, sorry, I guess you got the worst route in the game that isn't the optional church route that's the one that you go on if you do Black Eagles wrong. Let's see, maybe if they make a game called Xenoblade 3 Houses. I sort of wish you'd had been there to see my stream in my Switch library. I saw a lot of it. Like, I was there in the stream. Random, can you tell me about that? I think Ego something was there too. Egg a bacon, probably. But yeah, so anyways, that's the collection that's visible on here. Again, I got a new Switch a couple years ago, so a lot of the games I had from the first couple years aren't on here, like Doom or LA Noire or fucking the questionable port of The World Ends With You that they did that didn't play well, so I didn't like it, or, you know, whatever. There's a lot of stuff. But yeah, anyways, I guess I'll give it another minute. That extended the stream by more minutes than I expected it to, but yeah, so that's the collection. So anyways, anybody got any last thoughts they want to share before I end the stream? We'll see. But yeah, to answer your question, by the way, Xenoblade, I think it's the better series, even if I still like Three Houses a lot. Maybe my thoughts are so long right now, maybe Discord would be better for them. It's possible. Also, I can't type right now. So what about the TUI ports controls, don't you like? You had to use motion controls on the TV, which was the only way I was willing to play it since I didn't want to fuck up my Switch touchscreen. And TUI does not fucking work with motion controls instead of touchscreen controls. I hated it. I hated how it controlled so much. It sucked. So if I'm going to go and give that game another, like, complete shot, I'm going to play it on the fucking DS. Yes, it was the reliance on motion controls. Why don't you get a screen protector for your Switch? Because I just don't want to do anything to endanger it. Even if I had a screen protector, there's still a chance it could scratch it, and I just don't want to risk it. So I'd rather just play it on my DS. Because I have the game on DS. I could play it right now if I wanted to. Fair enough, yeah. So anyways, I think that'll probably be it. So I'm going to end off the stream. When I got a Switch, I got a screen protector first thing. Probably should have, but I'm lazy, so I didn't. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the Xenoblade stream. Lucky you having a copy of the DS version. It just happens, man. It wasn't always as expensive as it is now. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Next time, I might be playing something different, or I may just continue Xenoblade. We'll see, because now that we've gotten Amelia, I'm very excited for that. But either way, I hope you guys have a good afternoon, and thank you for joining the stream.